Hello, viewers. My name is Spencer Strott, or most of you may know me by the name of LifeStealer58, and welcome to Community Minecraft Adventure 2.0. And I wanted to start off in the menu because if you look, let me go back. It says Minecraft PlayStation 4 Edition, made by Jeb. Who knew? But I really wanted to make an episode of the PlayStation 4 to show you guys because, I'm really excited about it because every single episode that has been recorded so far has been on the PS3, and I feel like watching on the PS4 will be a bit better just because I feel like it's more modified. It's not as laggy and it's not as funky. But yeah, I'm really excited to start playing on the PS4. Plus, now with the connection being basically no issues at all, period, because the PS3 had a lot of issues, I can start recording with people, so a lot of future plans and stuff will happen. But as the world loads, you'll definitely notice a difference in how the world functions on the PS4. But to me, the graphics don't look like super duper different. They do look a little sharper, and one thing that I've noticed is you can't turn your gamma up as much as you used to be able to. Well, you can turn it up to 100%, but it doesn't look 100% like it does on PS3, which is kind of weird, but oh well. So today will not be a today. This episode will not be a typical episode. This episode will basically be like an exploration of how the world looks in the PS4 compared to PS3. I'm not gonna put like PS3 images beside because I have like 60 episodes if we really want to compare it. But it's just going to be kind of exploring, seeing what the world is like. There's also some updates to the world that I want to show you guys. One of them is actually a huge thing that involved a lot of people working on it and took forever to do, but hey, we got it done. And the reason why I'm standing here is obviously, if you've seen the series, you may be new, and if you're new, welcome. But if you swallow the series, you can actually see the train station part where we're right smack dab in the middle of the map right ahead, which you couldn't be able to do on the PS3. The furthest you could probably see is like to the end of that barn, maybe. So right around, let me just, my sensitivity is not being very friendly. Like right around there, I would say it ended. And what's crazy is you can just see everything from here, including that house back there, and that you can even kind of a little bit see the jungle way back there, which is just really, really insane and really nice. So to start off with, I also want to show you guys the difference in rails. Railway systems, if you kind of watch the series, you'll notice the railways kind of lag, but now it's so smooth. You don't get any lag whatsoever. And here the world is loading. And I actually never showed the flooring that was finished on on the episode that we built this building because I didn't finish it and I was gonna extend the floor and stuff. And I don't think I recorded the floor because I didn't think it was that entertaining or necessary. And I thought I showed it in another episode, which was the Ender Dragon episode, but turns out I actually didn't show what was in this building area type thing. So as you can see, I did the floor, and the floor matches the roof. So by what I mean by this is it's spruce. If you look straight up, there's spruce, and it follows the pattern. Only it doesn't move like up and down. And this chest just has random stuff in it, and minecarts, of course. However, you may be looking at this and being like, why on earth is there a tower of ores? And well, if you know this, then wow, mad respect to you. But in C.M.A. 1, there was this thing that I created called the Tower of Ores, and all it was ores with a bunch of a tower of ores, obviously. And I just liked the way it looked. It was really cool, and a lot of people were just like, "Oh, I've never seen something like this." And obviously, it's nothing special, but it's not very common. And I thought to myself, what can be the centerpiece of this? Oh, doggone efficiency 4. That is awful. Yeah, I thought what would be the centerpiece, and I wanted something cool. I wanted something unique, and this popped into my mind. And plus, it has historical value. I know it's a video game, but historical value. And as you can tell, I also extended the world. I don't know what overwrite world edges means, but I should probably do that because I think it will make the world look a lot more natural. But as you can see, the world is much bigger, and nothing really has been done too much. And the world was just extended one size, so it became to classic size to small. So it's not that big, but I'm planning to extend it all the way soon. Over there, you might not be able to see it, but you can see checkers. That's how large the view distance is. And let me grab my minecart. We're not going to write it just yet because we're going to get on top of the barn. I will also show the updated stuff in a little bit, probably right after this. Oh, actually, we're about to see updated stuff right now. But let me climb to the top first. Alright, as you can see out these windows, there's an update, and I'll show you guys in a second. And if we climb up here onto the roof, we can get a nice view. So right here, Oh, whoa, 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 calm down. That was a bit of a bug. So right here, you may notice that the tree farm thing has extended, but not in the way it was planned to. And the reason why I put these trees over here was obviously I didn't want to mine out all the land, and I didn't want to mine out all over there and destroy the wheat farm. It just would have looked weird, and it would have interfered with the train station type thing. So I decided to put it over here because there was a lot of flat land. And these two trees were inaccessible in the PS3 version because you couldn't update your worlds or you couldn't extend the worlds. However, if you extend the worlds on the PS4, you get the new biomes, which gives you the new trees. So as you can see, we now can easily get dark oak and acacia wood, I believe it's called. And from here, on top of the roof, you can see the train station all the way to the main house, all the way to Michael Myers, and you can still even see that house. That is insane. And the village, I highly doubt you can see Checkers. Yeah, that's a little too far, but it's not that far away view distance wise. So that is pretty darn insane. And another thing that I love about the PS4 is I literally had oh wow, and there's King of the Ladder. I always forget that you can see King of the Ladder here because it's kind of far. But one thing that I tested on here because I've been playing with a lot more people because the connection is good is there's like no lag whatsoever. The connection is absolutely phenomenal, and I was able to play. We played Spleef, and the world didn't crash or lag or anything. It worked perfectly, and it was super duper fun and super duper cool. So yeah, if we go down here, I don't think there's that. I'm not gonna go. Actually, yeah, there is an update down here. I was gonna say I don't think there's an update, but there is. We go all the way down here. This is the slime farm. Obviously, it's not used because they've updated the game where you can just get slimes randomly in the swamp biomes. But this used to be part of the slime farm. Now we just have a ton of furnaces and chests. I believe there's just a ton of junk and cobblestone. Yeah, there's a lot of cobblestone down here and stone. So yeah, there's that. Someone just helped me make this room. And then nothing too special over here, but again, we have mined a ridiculous amount. This will take us to the place that we're going very, very soon. And maybe we'll actually just take that pathway because of this was also mined out and all this stuff. We might just take that pathway. It's certainly possible. So you know what? We'll just take this pathway and I'll show you guys where it leads. So the plan is for the future, we are going to build tunnels to every single location that's possible, and it's all going to meet in the middle. And then what's going to happen after that is if we complete all the railway stations, because railways will be underneath here, so it's not as chaotic and crazy and messy. What we will do is we will just basically mine out the whole area and make it accessible just by walking. So it's just going to be super flat. That's going to take hours. I highly doubt, no, I not highly doubt. I think it's impossible to run out of things to mine to make this completely flat, but you never know. It's not impossible, but it would be just exceedingly difficult. I can't speak because it's so difficult. I know this is kind of a long walk, but it shows how much we've mined. A lot of people have helped me in this world. A lot of people. I should not take much credit for some of the stuff that's been going on. And oh, it's so nice playing with people again. It actually feels like a community world, and it actually lives up to the name, Community Minecraft Adventure 2.0. I don't know if I've addressed this, but I'm planning to bring on CMA2 staff days back soon. I'm calling it the CMA2 crew because I just like the way it rings. Please tell me I have a bed. Doggone it, I don't have a bed. Well, I believe it's nighttime. Anyway, so I'm bringing back the staff days, again, renaming it. I'll also be bringing back freedom days since the connection works perfectly. More details on that coming soon, or maybe by the time this video is posted, I already have details talking about this. I really need to add stairs here, that's for sure. So, if you look on the map, we were just at the main house near the barn. If you look at that giant birch thing, this, the whitish, sandish looking thing in the middle of the map, that's actually the barn, and that's where we are. And if you look on the bottom left corner, of course, that's us spinning around. And here we'll take you to the main house, obviously. And here's what we've been working on. So, the reason why I created this area with all of your guys' help, obviously, is because I wanted just a flat area where we can experiment with building, test redstone, and, basically just try and figure out how we want to design things in other parts. So this part will basically have nothing. However, the next mini game that I will be working on, probably next episode, starting at least, will be in this area. Only it's up in the sky. It's called Water Battles. I can't remember what it's called. I'm calling it Water Battle for now. I know that there's more descriptive name probably, or I'll probably give it a more descriptive name in the future. But for now, we're just going to call it Water Battle. And I don't think it's a very popular game, and I'll just talk about it more on an episode that we're not, you know, taking a tour. So if you look over here, you may notice this sea looks a little different, and over there you can barely see it, but because it's so dark. But there's the ice battle dome. Well, this is the extended part of the world. Like I said, we did the small size of the world, and this it just gives you a little bit of land all around the outside. But if you look down here, originally where this giant gap is, that is where the world stopped in the PS3 edition. So you can see it extended a little bit, and it makes the Ice Battle Dome look a little more different, a little more ugly because it just does because the seed it doesn't generate seeds that are near it that look like the same thing. So for example, as you can see, this isn't a desert biome near it. It's more plain biomes, and over here is a plain biome. It doesn't look that bad again, but it's just a shame that the ice bat ice battle. Man, what am I saying? The snow biome wasn't larger. But yeah, here it is. And we've already seen this before, I know. But there's also a little more ice over there. There's a plain biome type thing over there. And just the seed feels a whole lot bigger. And it feels a lot different playing on it. So, yeah, it's really cool. Getting back to what else? I feel like there's something else that I want to show you guys, but I guess I can't remember. But this desert probably took maybe like 9 hours of mining. Because if you think about it, here's how basically deserts work. You have sand, which is very low, or sorry, very high. And then if you get to sandstone, it's somewhat lower. And if you get to stone, it's extremely low. So I would say if you go over here, see that diamond shape, and the reason why I'm keeping that diamond shape there floating is that's going to be the shape of, it's going to be smaller. That's going to be the shape of the mini game that's going to be built here. Sand was at this point this high on this level, but that was whenever we decided to stop flattening it. It was originally probably 5 blocks higher than this. It was so high here. And over here you can also get kind of an idea of how high it was. And I just kept the staircase here because there was just water and it was just kind of complex and weird. And I looked at this amount of space. I'm just like, yeah, I think that's enough space for now. If we really need extra space, we can mine this out separately. But I think we have more than enough space. But it took many hours to do. Thank goodness that people were willing to help me. It just, that was painful. That was probably the most, like, time, I don't want to say time wasting, because I know in the future I'll be like, I'm glad I did this, but it just took a long, long, long time. Alright, now if we head back to the main house, I want to sleep. Oh, there's more of the extended seed over here. And then also over there. That's weird. Those stars way over there look like ice to me. I don't know why. This is so... It's so weird, because I haven't really taken too much time to explore the world and enjoy it too much, because I've been working a lot on this world with a lot of people. And just feels kind of nice just roaming around in it. Also, what's really weird is these blue flowers I've collected. This was on the PS3, not on the PS4. But I wanted to make the world look more natural, but it doesn't like randomly generate blue flowers. Only in new biomes it does, because they didn't add flowers back then. The only flowers that whenever this world was created had were the roses, which I believe are now called poppies, and dandelions, which are the yellow ones. So it's kind of weird seeing this. It just tells you, oh, this is another new thing. I didn't mean to come here. Basically what this is this is a suicide organizer. I know, pretty weird name. But what happens is, I'll just use this arrow for it. No! So apparently, whenever I thought I was recording, I actually was not. So you guys happen to miss some things. I'm not going to go over it. Basically, because it's not really that special, I will be going over one thing, which I was going to do nevertheless. But I will go back to what we left off of, because the recording just stopped right at that point. And I'll explain what that thing is, because I can't just leave you guys hanging. Basically what the thing is, and I'm going to it right now, so don't worry, is it's basically a suicide organizer. It doesn't organize itself, but there's been so many opportunities of people being on this world and being like, oh, should I need to go right this second? Bye, and I'm immediately leaving with their supplies that I may need in the future. So basically what this does is if you go in here and fall down there, we're not going to do that again. Tuck on it. I just want to close this. Wait, can you not? Oh, I'm crouched. I'm so dumb. What happens is you fall, you will die, and your stuff will fall in hoppers, and then the hoppers will go to the chest, and what happens is, if someone wants to organize it, or I decide to organize it, we can bring all those supplies and bring it back to the main house. The reason why we did it underground is because I didn't want it to be an eyesore, because obviously we could have bottom chests here, right, all in, like, the first floor, you know, with filled up with random stuff, but that would get kind of messy and claustrophobic and kind of weird. So I thought it would be best to keep the storage down here, and then once the opportunity comes, people can just carry stuff up here. I thought that would be the easiest and most logical thing. So, I'm only going to show one world extension since the recording canceled, which is really unfortunate. But it's going to look similar in the end. I say that just to make myself feel better. Because it's not. Anyways, though, over here, we're going to go to the north, I believe? Yeah, we're headed north. We're going to go to the north, the top of the map. And get out of here, grab this, and let's go to the top of the map. Alright. Go. Random horse. So many horsies. I don't know why. Okay, if we go all the way over here, yep, there's the mountains. And there's the mountains. You can even see Splee from... Oh, forgot that I have a stop there. But you can even see Splee from there. If you go over here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe the mountains are blocking it. Wow. I guess the mountains are blocking it. But as you can see, we're about to hit the edge of the original world. Which is right here. And this is the extended part. This is where it ends. As you can tell, there's a part down there where you can't see. It's becoming nighttime, unfortunately, but oh well. There is a boat here, and I remember that because I explored way back there. I don't really want to do it that since it's nighttime. Unfortunate timing, I know. But let's go check out the Spleef Arena real quick, and then I'm going to stop. Right, here we are, headed to the Spleef Arena, as you can see over there. Oh my gosh. Stupid cow. No. 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 I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't think I could even land the shot, so we might be okay. Move! Oh, I missed. Get out. Oh my gosh, that was annoying. Okay. Wait. Whoa, what? Oh, did you guys see that? I never even realized that was possible. We jumped from this rail all the way to that rail, and it automatically connected. That is so cool. I never realized it could jump that far. Let's see if we can do it again. Oh. That was weird. We must have been going just the right speed. Oh well. Never seen that before. I've seen like jump straight railway to railway straight, not sideways like that though. Anyways, if we climb up here, there is a bed up here. We'll sleep in that in a sec, but I think this Spleef Arena looks cooler at night personally. And if we climb to the top like we never ever stop, there it is, the Spleef Arena, and it could be extended with the iron things. I'm just refreshing your memory, or you may be new to this series and telling you what the iron blocks represent. Let's sleep real quick. Yeah, the PS4 just feels refreshing, honestly. It just feels like a better version of Minecraft. That's basically all it is, because it can function better. Since we're here, oh wait, no, railway. What am I thinking? Railway should be over here somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Oh, the minecart's glitched. Whoa, that's weird. I don't know why that is. This horse is blocking. Okay, good. This is so weird. Wonder why that is. I'm like floating. Okay, so here's where the original world ended on the PS3. And here's the extension of the world. This extension is actually, like, looks the most natural in my opinion. It's not a ton of water separating it. It's just, you know, a small chunk. And, wait, okay, I got a little confused. If we go over here, you actually have the savanna biome, I believe it's called, which is where I got the acacia wood. And you have the back of the jungle. So, yeah, it looks pretty darn weird, but that's just the way the world works. Anyways, viewers, that's gonna end the first episode on the PlayStation 4. In the next episode, it will be a normal episode of building and stuff. I'm really excited because we're building a minigame, and it feels like I haven't built a minigame in forever because I was working on the barn and stuff. And, this is gonna be fun for all of us. Anyways, viewers, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later.